アウターワールド。さあ、アウターワールドズね。左のロゴが見えなくなるまで。結構暗くなるな。いやー、でもな。まあ、こんぐらい。25% でしょうか。ニューゲーム。あれ×初めて。なんかやばいな。標準レベル、ハード。いやー、どうしよう。いや、ハードでいこう。会話の字幕オン、バックグラウンドの字幕表示。会話外で協力。これは初期設定いいんじゃないか。続行。ほとんどの近接武器で素早いスイングコンボ3回まで決めることができる。よれれつけなかったり。いやー、どう行く生きよう。使おう。
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
トップシークレット。いやー、さっきの英語は部分しか分かんなかった。ビーチオブホープセキュリティコリダー。速読できないよ、俺。おー。おう。ヴィーナス、誰だ
？Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line.
あ、待って。英語じゃん。うん。
I bet you could thaw yourself with sheer rage. I hope you won't yell at me the moment I wake you up. Oh dear, someone vandalized your hibernation chamber.
説得、騙し、威圧、ハッキング、サイエンス、影響力。
You've been commonly described as odious and boorish.
器用度、利用速度、回避、ブロックピッキング。これが ベタなんじゃないか。まあちょっと俺よくわかんないから、次。んああ、こことここの2つってことね。クリティカルヒット。はい。ブレを軽減させ、クリティカルヒットの、どっち会話、ステルス、技術。
Your
技
skills
術
would have been
と、
wasted in a corporate lab.
技術と、クリティカルヒットはちょっとな。ダメージを会話、PC、騙し、威圧、ステルス、ハッキング、リーダーシップ。うわー、すげえ悩む、これ。会話、どっち。いや、これは
I
範
hear
囲
Monarch's in
攻
need
撃
of more game hunters.
だって精神力、適正、説得、ショックで受けたダメージ、効果、回避。電線電線巻き取り師って。工学。あれどっちもこう、はいはいはいはいはい。工学、回避、N 線、N 線 ?X 線じゃなくて N 線、ひらめき、医学、プラズマ、サイエンス。エレベーター運転スペシャリスト。
At least you're not claustrophobic.
まだできんのこれ。ひらめきってなんだ？サイエンス。
Well, you are technically assisting me.
やっぱ一個だけだ。だから、工学で、俺男です。いや、難しいな。まあ、イケメン選んどっか。黄色人種。黄色人種。うん。不気、不気味だな。普通、もう普通に、でもこれ赤目だもんな。これまあ黒目っぽい。このもう完全にフォールアウト4レベルでできんじゃん。真ん中で。頬の膨らみ額か。キャラクターをカスタマイズします。恥ずかしがらないでくださいね。ここわからんし。額の長さ。縦ね。下げると目つき悪くなると。俺上に上がってんだよな、結構。内目。寄り目。 通よりちょっと離れてるぐらい。目の大きさ。ちょっと俺は目が小さい。待って、これ、大きさじゃなくない？絶対位置だよね、これ。うん、絶対。日本語訳しっかりしてくれ。顎。顎はまあまあかな。唇は、これに比べたらちょっと小さいぐらい。ずれてない？ずれてるよね。厚み、明らかに厚みではない。ちょっと上な感じか。鼻の大きさ。もうちょっと小さめだ、鼻は。こんなイケメンじゃねえけどな。傾き。あー、なるほど。ちょっと上。幅。幅も、つかメガネしてるからね、ちょっと。長さ。絶対長さじゃない。あ、いや、まあ、うん、絶対位置だよな、これ。鼻の位置、カッコ縦って書いとかないと。いや、普通でいい。これ本当に頬？どっか変わってる？あー、ほんのり変わってるね。あー、はいはいはい。痩せ型です、私は。髪色。あ、すげえ雰囲気変わんな。いいね。イケメンじゃん。髪はもう、これ藍色？黒。まあまあまあまあまあ、これでいいか。丸い感じの、自分にさ、まあもうあったけど、丸い感じの、ああ、そうそう、こんな感じ、こんな感じ。ひげ。あ、これいいんじゃない？俺じゃないけ急に俺じゃなくなるけど、これ、いや違う、ダリのひげじゃないな。ダリっていうなんか画家さんがいたよね。ダリ。どうしよう。まあ、青年でもいいけど、なんかちょっと、気に気に入った。あ、ひげの色 3？ いや、違うな。髪色だから32。同じでしょ、多分。青いな、ちょっと。あ、ちょっとぐらい、まあ、いっか。メイク。ノットメイクで。汚れ。うわー、くすみが。ちょっと汚れとくか。傷。痛そう。痛そう。俺別に顔面に傷ねえからな。年齢。あ、あ、もう、急にダンディーになっちゃった。中年のおっさん。まあ、ちょっと、次へ。名前。 ディスク。運べる量もある。とりあえずこれでいっか。オッケー。
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Phew.
Not likely, bootlickers.
ワープ先長押し。
Initiate skip jump.
テラ2。
Shit.
クソ。
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
こんばんは。おー、こんばんは。ちょっと待って、俺日本いや、ちょっとわかるけど、ほとんどわからなかったわよ、早口英語。スキル、最大50分でもね、自分そういう直接ポイント。直接の直もなんか違うし、特殊技能と特殊攻撃。
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah,
Oh.
there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur.
Oh.
Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
いってー。上はどっちだ。
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not
い
stand
きな
there
りグロ
holding
い
it.
じゃん。
Oh well.
ハルシオンへようこ
No
そ。
sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing.
お、
Nasty way
めっ
to
ちゃジ
go.
ャンプ力ある。え、あ、俺やっちゃいました、まさか。なんか俺、救急パックみたいなさ。パンジーじゃないこれ。パンジーだっけ丸。ダッシュ。なんか俺変なの吸っちゃったんだね。強盗だ。なんもない。おお。スニーキング。わかったわかった。え、武器欲しい武器欲しい。お、なにえ、
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be
予想
unforeseen
外
side
の
effects.
副作用だ。スプラット。あー、バツ2回押しでバックステップね。行って、いや、ここ降りろって言ったじゃん。
Hey, you, come here.
はい。
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
何からこう。え、これ選べんの？
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
スペーサーズなんだって。あー、スペーサーズチョイス。あー、スペーサーズなんだって？
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them.
あ
Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of
あ、
that,
手入れ
right?
しろよ。
Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
出口を。洞窟に隠れて出口を塞ぐなんて正気が死んだも同然だ。そうだよ。
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter.
ああ、
Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
ああ。わあ、これ、迷うな。殺される前に俺に指示を渡せ。まあ、止血してやったんだし。バカ言うな、殺される前に俺に銃を渡せ。
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
スペースエッチャー。
Yes, nailed it that time.
ホープ。
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
サルトゥーナ。
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
もう行くよ。おい。あ、つっちゃったな。これさ、ーっと、で、コントロールで、停止。標準ブロック。うわー、いじれないな。割り当てれないのこれ。割り当てれねえわ。頑張るしかない。ガンマ、頭部の揺れ、UI、主にチュートリアル有効。充電カットもいいです。なるほどね。撃てと。
Damn it, my ears! What just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This.
これ当てられんの？スプラットってあるだろ。冷凍睡眠の合併症検出、タクティカルタイムディレーション。後遺症として、異なる時間異なる形で処理し始めました。TTD ボタンを押すと、世界がスローモーションになる。考える時間を与えてくれて、行動をする時間にも使えます。動かずにいると、移動し、動かないととても遅い。動くと、消費が早まると。右腕。なるほどね。慣れないな。取る。リロード。慣れないな。これは違うか。磁気ピックはもう一つ欲しい。磁気ピックないっすか？ないっすかね、磁気ピック。本当にない。こういうチュートリアル的にない。ないね。童話がいてもないと。武器切り替えはそうそう、これ三角今長押ししてるけど、 近接武器でね、こうなんかこう、トワチャーみたいなのやりたいけど、えーっと、コントロールで、武器、次の武器。三角押してもあれあったかな。サーベルってなんかもらっ、インベントリーはあー、なるほどね。武器の管理。73。110。あはは。36、36、36。多分全部同じ。あはは。オッケー。やべやべやべやべやべ。あっち向いてくれないかな。よしよしよし。もう一人いなかった？おっとっと。ああ、ちょっと待って。フレッシュミート。どっちだ？ 35。これだ。早速死んじまったよ。さすがにナメプしすぎたわ。重量加算されてない。Headshot. Oop. ないかの磁気ピック。ないな。まあ、探してもなかったら多分ないんでしょう。最初の方はちょっと銃使ってっか。バレてない。おーおーおーおーオッケーオッケーオッケー。 割といけるな。もうでもこれやるんやったら多分筋力頑張りしとかなきゃいけんけどね。よーし。あれは
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
何人かしますでした。大したことない。
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
あんまり大したことなさそう。略奪者を尋問すれば。いや、俺がやるよ。スペーサーズチョイスの警備員は困難から逃げるのか？
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation,
管理職
you
代
know
理。
what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. I need cover. I'm going in. I'll take this one. Right, Kitchen.
野良犬これで。おう。おうって感じ。おう。オープン。
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
何その警告。絶対積まれてるでしょ。
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authority. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated
ああ、こ
equipment
いつが。
and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
何をするつもりだ。自己破壊。
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3,
やばくねやばくねやばくね。
1.
今地上にいるの分かってるのか。
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex
放送
Hawthorne.
船長。
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
これどっちにしようかな。必要が、まあまあ必要、確認。必要であるのは出なければ船は飛ばない。
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
エンジニアリング、ガレージに座ってるだけそういう部品が見つかる名前。
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
うん。ありがとう。
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
若干ポンコツだな。クレアバさん管理職トレーニング。レベルアップのためにスキルリブのこのスキル向上のため。はいはいはい。レベルアップ。上級管理職。あ、そういう感じか。ん改良。ああ、いいね。ああ、ロックピックも欲しい。12。だから、20までしたいから、こうして、一体を殺すと。威嚇されて逃走。はーん。よし、適用で。
If your equipment is in need of repair, I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself.
作業台。修理。改造。改造いいね。ああ、なるほど、なるほど。まあ、まだ何もできんよね。
No, really.
特殊技能ポイントが利用できますってどういうことだ。2レベル上がることに消費できる技能ポイントを獲得できます。基本体力。料金、XP、メーター。トラベラー。高速度、ダッシュ速度、運搬能力。耐久性。耐久性質問あるのが。迷う。迷うな。まあ、運搬能力も上げたいけど、これかな。ああ、なるほど。
The The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
あ、ここにあれね。インベントリ。状態 90%、94%。多分全部同じでしょ。ダメ。36、36、36、36。で、砂。なんだかんだいろいろあるね。
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
全部開かないな。
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
よっ。
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
今無職なんだが。
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down in Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
元気でな。トラブルはちょっと避けたいな。おー、見える見える。あ、使っちまった。あ、やべ。よし。さあ、略奪略奪。アサルトライフルいきなり。いきなりそんな高いもんもらっちゃってええの。ふっ。50% アップ。 で、わお。最高じゃん。
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Where did you come from?
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
もうやっちゃったんだけど。通りがかっただけだ。
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell.
あ
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
俺はディスクだ。いやー、これはちょっとなんか、あれクソそうみたいなのが言われたら嫌やからな。
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
痛い
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
電力調節機について誰に聞きたい？
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
自分がやりたい仕事やってる。
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes
企
the
業城下
cemetery.
町。
None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
居場所を知ってる
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
話したくない。
Yeah?
Hope.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Alright, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what
0G
ails
brew.
you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble. Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
変な噂。
Something I can do for you?
ないな。使用料の。
You run into any trouble?
じゃあ集金に行きますか。あ、四角長押しで戻せるんだね。 盗んだらどうなるんだろう。はあ。ジョーター。エメラルドバリュー。じゃあバリューじゃない。ベールか。プラズマで追加。ロボットがショック。うわ、すごいな。クエストとかはいるね。
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
なぜそんなにピリピリしてるのか教えてくれよ。
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
あー、墓地の使用料完成した。
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
知ってるわけだ。魂すべてを聞いている。あの秘密がいた。
Sounds like he's already told you. May as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world.
期
The
限切
date
れ
of。my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
それはかわいそうに。ここを離れたいからさっさと支払ってくれ。かわいそうに。
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I
めんど
could
くさいな。
really use the help.
何が求められるかによるな。
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
いくつか聞きたいことがある。
I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old
あー、
place.
略奪、ね。
Marauders, on the other hand. It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray. Marauders are outside the walls. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. company policy.
Company policy.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then?
まあやってやろう。
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
脾臓にも入り込んだ。病気を感じる。
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
牧師様ね。
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Yo.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with
潔癖証明。
germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral
道徳的
hygiene.
衛生
Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
滞納金の回収を頼まれ、主には処理したいんだ。
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
払えという言葉の定義ガバガバだな。知ったことがいいから払え。
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
My apologies. 言いても権利。借用書を渡せばいい。健康レベルもなんか下になるとダメで、借金しても、あれなのか。
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
思いついたら教えるよ。
Much obliged.
Much obliged. これ英語の勉強になるね、これ。オープン。 え
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Hmm?
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I
え
paid the
ー、
bill.
やだやだ、そういうの。
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
ああ。
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
なかなかひどいこと言うな。
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
すごい論理だな。まあまあまあ。この世界観に合っててすごいけど、なんて答えよう。よいしょ。さすがに冗談だろ。遺体を逮捕するのか？
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice.
彼は人間だ。視線の中でところだと測ってないのか。
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Mm-hmm.トスボールブロッカー。ちょっとこれ欲しいな。盗みたいな。すまんが、ちょっとこれが美味しそうだから。あ、磁気ピックもある。もうここまで盗んだらね。トゥルトゥルー。まあいい。この中でやれるやつは失敗とかあるんだ。長い足だ。
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
N 線は内部まだその内部の S イルコも標的の周囲に放射します。わお、300メーターもあるじゃないか。ハードルな。 お。不法侵入、ジョードピッキング、ハッキング、殺人はすべて違法行為。目撃されないようにしていてください。リボルバー。絶対強いじゃん、これ。えーっと。まあ普通のライトピストルでしょ、リボルバーでしょ、ソードオフショット。いやー、今拾った。2個パッド。いろいろあるね。よいしょ。ドン。リボルバーまたあったじゃん。おいしい。エッジウォーター離陸場。
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
それな、ロボットに気をつけないとな。
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I've
been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
まともな軍隊なら入隊報酬が出るぞ。
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
75。何しろしいんだ。
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
楽しいなこれ。
This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. Go on.
アップグレードアイテム選択。取り外すことはできない。ヨッホの武器はカスタマイズパワーサルなんですよ。 スモールブロッカー。まあこれ装備するとして、残り一人まだいる？It's not the best choice. It's Space Out's choice. それは一番いい選択じゃない。スペースハウスチョイスだ。軍隊？会社？会社っぽいね。なんかブラック企業みたいな。病気が流行ってるってね。あ、メディカル15。
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5, courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority. What can I do for you? Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
あんたの説明聞け。インフルエンザみたいだな。
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. What can I do for you?
なんもねえな。なんか緑のピンが入ってるけど。 プラズマ武器。サイラース。
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Haha.
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
なるほどね。なるほどねっつってもな。エクスターナルアナトミー、マンティスワーム、エグザミネット。カマキリイモムシだから、気持ち悪いな。
What can I do for you? Go ahead.
あいつの部屋を調べてくれって言われたけどもさ、あそこ埋葬なんだらかんだらが。あいつの歯を売り払うこと思いついたの。フィリス G。ライトピストル。ライトアサルトライフル。ライトアサルトライフル。ライトアサルトライフル。せっかくだから取っとくか。
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How?
Ow. あんたの心を読んだんだ。
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open.
バレたか。
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
何ビットかの価値あるはずだ。
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings.
Personal
I
savings.
can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
知ったことか。俺は滞納金を回収できるそれでいい。
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine.
はあ。
Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
わかった。イエーイ、終わったー。マンティサウルス。虫サウルス。もう早々に盗みを働いておりますが。よし、払ったぞ。あ、払ったじゃん。
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. Yeah? What about him?
金馬目当てに遺体を墓から掘り起こしたと書いてあった。
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything. You run into any trouble?
Hoi.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
かなり苦労したぞ。
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
何かもらえると期待してたんだが。
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
アバナ氏は病気のことを隠そうとしていた。これはあれこれ言うなって言われたっけ？病気のことを言わないでくれみたいな。いや言われてないな。
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
記憶力がそこまでなので。よし、じゃあこんぐらいしようかな。セーブ。お安